thing I've been noticing lately is that successful leaders rarely stop growing because they lose their ability. They stop growing because they're leading from a version of themselves that no longer matches the role. Think about it. Your phone updates. Your laptop updates. The apps you use every day, they update too. Your leadership might be the only system you're still running on an old version. Let's press pause here and have a closer look. Every operating system gets updated because the world is changing. New demands, new problems, new opportunities. Leadership works the same way. The habits that made you successful 5 years ago may not be the habits your role requires today. That doesn't mean those habits were wrong. It means your leadership has grown into a different environment. And one thing I've noticed is that the higher leaders climb, the more likely they are to trust the version of themselves that got them there. After all, it worked and it got results. It earned promotions. It built credibility. But here's the question. What if the version of you that earned this role isn't the version the role now needs? Sit with that for a second. Most leaders don't need a completely new operating system. They simply need an update. The trap isn't that you've stopped growing. The trap is becoming loyal to the version of yourself that made you successful. Because success is persuasive. It quietly convinces us to keep doing what has always worked. But leadership isn't static. Every new level asks something different of us. More listening, more trust, more patience, more coaching, more intentionality. The version that got you here deserves gratitude. It just might not deserve permanent control. Let's press pause again. This is why so many successful leaders plateau. Not because they lack knowledge, not because they lack talent, because leadership is usually a doing problem, not a knowing problem. Growth begins the moment we're willing to ask, what part of my leadership has quietly become outdated? That's awareness. And from there, change one behavior intentionally. Practice it consistently. Stay accountable long enough that the people around you actually experience the difference. Awareness, action, and accountability. That's how leadership gets updated. Before your next meeting, get curious with 3 questions. Look inward. Where might I still be leading from a version of myself I've already outgrown? Look outward. If the people I lead could recommend one update to my leadership, what would they say? Look forward. What's one leadership behavior I can intentionally update now? You don't have to change everything. Just install one update. That's how meaningful change begins. The best leaders don't wait until something breaks before they grow. They update themselves before the role forces them to, because there's always another level in you. Thank you for watching. If you found this helpful, share it with a leader who's ready for their next update. Press pause, be curious, and enjoy.